everyone, and welcome to Talk Tuesday About Business. I'm Nancy Steidel, and I'm here today to talk Tuesday about business. I run a firm called The Business Mission, which helps people start businesses, set up businesses, restructure businesses. I'm also involved in trademark and legals and investment opportunities as well. If you head to www.thebusinessmission.com, you will find all our wonderful services that may help you in business. So I'm here every Tuesday, 12 noon UK time, in the Business Mission's Facebook page to offer you business tips and advice. I've been doing business for many years. I just finished an international business law degree. I have just started last month an MBA, so that's going to be 3 years of my time there. And I start businesses. I've got a couple businesses of my own. So overall, I do really enjoy business and offer that direction to other people. So thanks for those who have popped in today. And I hope you will enjoy this podcast, this Facebook Live. We've got some really interesting topics today. And the first question is, how can I attract more clients to my business? Geez, I see this all over Facebook. I don't have any sales. Nobody's coming to buy my products. Why don't I have any customers? Why is nobody buying from me? So we are going to discuss how you can attract more clients or customers to your business. Number 2, how to come up with innovative ideas to keep your business in the forefront. As a business owner, you must be innovative because you've got to be able to go with the times and move forward. So we're going to discuss that. And thirdly is, how does meditation help your business and you as a business owner? Okay. That's a really key thing when you're in business, because your mind can be going 1,000,001 places and you really need to control what's inside you. You can never control what's going out over there. Okay, as you can see with COVID, we couldn't control anything. But when you are in a space, you can control what's going on. Okay, so we are going to discuss those 3 points. So just to recap is, how do I attract more clients to my business? How to come up with innovative ideas to keep your business in the forefront? And how does meditation help your business and you as a business owner? Okay, Nancy Steidel from the Business Mission here. It's Talk Tuesday About Business. Let's get cracking on. Okay, so the first question is, how can I attract more clients to my business? Okay, I want to give you an analogy situation here. You decide that you are going to build a house. Now you go out and you just get whatever you need. You decide, I'll get a wall, a window, a door, and you start putting this up. Well, there's no foundation to that. So how long is that house going to hold up? And if it doesn't hold up long, nobody's going to see it. So a business plan is absolutely crucial. That's how you attract clients, is because you've got a foundation. With the foundation in place, it brings really good, calm energy to the business, and then people will come towards the business because you have clarity, you know what you're selling, you know your prices, and there isn't this animosity or chaos within your space. Okay? It's a very holistic approach how I work with businesses, because I work with businesses similar to a plant. You plant the seed in really good soil and a plant pot, and then you allow the plant to grow at pace. As a business owner, you must learn the art of patience. Patience is absolutely key. I seen somebody the other day, I said, I launched my business and it's been a week and I've had no sales. And I was like, what? Listen, it takes time for people to trust your business, okay? It takes time. And when a baby, give an analogy of a baby takes 9 months in the womb and nobody knows the baby yet. So you need to give the business the time, and that's why I go back to business plan. I'm very, very passionate about business plan because the evidence works. If you do a business plan, and a really good in-depth business plan, I always say a good business plan is 35 to 40 pages long. And people look at me like I'm crazy. But listen, what sails longer in the ocean, a raft or a yacht? The chances are the yacht will be able to hit the storm better than a raft. Okay, the more in depth you do in a business plan, the way better the business will succeed. Okay, now with the business plan in place and the structure, people will gravitate. Okay, now imagine you've got a blueprint and you've decided I'm going to build this house, and then you put that foundation and then you put the beams and everything in the house on board. You then build the second floor, which would be marketing, and that can stand up because of the foundations. And then you build the branding, and the higher the house becomes, everybody's going to see it. I mean, you can see Taj Mahal from a mile away. You can see Buckingham Palace from a mile away. You could see at one point the Twin Towers from a mile away. Okay, the point is, the more structure you put in your building business, the higher it grows and people will notice it. Okay? You never attract by what you want, you attract by who you are. If you're not a structured person, your business won't be structured. So it's really, really important. The key word is the structure. Okay? It's important yourself that you have a good mindset, that your mind again is not chaotic and full of worry and where are the customers and why aren't they coming, because people don't come towards that. And you know what, subliminally they can definitely feel that. Okay, now I want to show you something here called the Spiderweb Strategy. I don't know if you can see it there. If you can see it, just make a note in the comments. Anyway, this is the Spiderweb Strategy. Well, I'm going to explain. So you can see there's a spider here and it has spun a web. Yeah, okay. So a spider spins a web. Okay, so the Spiderweb Strategy is you never need to go out and get or find or chase or beg for clients or customers. You need to build a structured business via the plans and the strategies. So business plan, marketing strategy, marketing plan, brand, and they will find you. This is the winning formula. Yes, this is it when it comes to business. You just work on you work on the business, you work on the structure, and they will find you. Okay? Look, money is in abundance. Money is everywhere. The government has money, the banks have money, schools have money, restaurants have money, you have money, your friends have money, the rich have money, even the poor have money. I mean, how did Amazon get to be a billion-dollar business if there was no money? Okay? How could people buy? How does Virgin become a billion-dollar entity if there is no money? There is money everywhere, and it's always moving. It's flying around us 24 hours a day, every day, 365 days a year. But the difference is how these people catch money. Okay? How these people catch money. Poor, hardworking people invest their time chasing clients, chasing the money, while the wealthy, hardworking, smart working people invest the same amount of limited working hours building the asset which catches the money for them. Okay, as I was saying here with the spider web analogy, okay, can you see that? Good, yeah, okay. For example, spiders never work hard chasing flying insects to make a living. Instead, they work really hard and smart and do this spider web, which all the flying insects come to them. This is called an asset. It works 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, catching flying money, even when the spider sleeps. Okay, do you understand that? So the spider does this web and then he goes off to the beach and he comes back and it's full of insects. If you learn how to build the correct structure and foundation in your business from day one, so a written business plan followed by your strategies, everything will flow. Okay, if you're not sure how to do that, work with somebody to help you to understand how to structure a business, because it's all good, you got a passion and you want to do something, but an interior designer and an architect is different. Okay, an interior designer most likely won't be an architect, so you need to hire somebody to build the house so that you can paint the walls. As the saying says, build it and they will come. Like a spider web, a spider does not go out to get its prey. He builds a web and then they fly into it. I think the challenging part for a lot of people who start up a business is they don't have the patience for the structure. I remember before the lockdown, I was getting my nails done and I was in a salon getting my toenails. And there was a woman beside me and she was very pregnant. And she's like, oh, I just can't wait till this baby comes out. I'm fed up. And I just looked at her and I said, are you not enjoying the fact that the baby is given the opportunity to build that structure within itself in your womb? Because we're so impatient and that we rush off. That's why 98% of businesses fail by year 3 because of the lack of their structure. They just couldn't wait. They just ran out. They got a domain and they got a website and then they went on Etsy and they went on and then they blamed everything else but the lack of structure. Oh, Etsy's not working for me, or Facebook sales aren't working. No, they're not working because you didn't implement structure. That's the simple it. That's the simple it. Everything in the world needs structure. A baby needs 9 months in the womb. A plant needs a seed in a soil. A house needs a blueprint. You name it. Without structure, you won't get very far and you'll feel it a year or two into the business. And I know with all my clients that have come to me 3-4 years, we're trying to resuscitate their business because they didn't give the baby enough time in the womb, and now we're having to teach it to walk again. Okay, so I hope that's given you some tips of how to attract clients. And I do offer business plans and marketing strategies and all those strategies with myself through the business mission. So if you're interested in those sort of things to really give the structure to your business, make sure it's right from the onset to succeed, then please come see me or visit our website at www.thebusinessmission.com. Okay, it's Nancy. I'm here, Talk Tuesday about business every Tuesday, 12 noon UK time. And you can more than welcome to share this with your friends and any colleagues that you might think that is starting a business. On to the next question is how to come up with innovative ideas to keep your business in the forefront. Okay, that's really key, especially with the coronavirus that recently happened. And a lot of businesses went down. You really learned whether that business owner was innovative or not. Look, if your child is ill, you will find everything to cure it. And that's the same with business. If you look at your business and just think, oh, I'll just let it sink, you're really unfair to the business because the business didn't do anything to you. All it wanted to do was take your idea out into the market like a vessel. But you just sort of went, well, I don't care. I'm not going to be innovative enough for you. So imagine you were like that with your child. Like, well, I don't care if you're ill or you're not working. I'm just going to ditch you. That doesn't work, does it? You've got to be innovative in business. Okay. You can't ask customers what they want and then try to give that to them. By the time you get it built, they will want something else. That's a wonderful quote by Steve Jobs. Okay, so here are a couple tips I have come up with that may help you become more innovative with your ideas. You gotta understand your audience. Okay, do you know your audience and what they need? Okay, so you really need to know who they are, how they behave, what are their buying habits, etc. You really need to know your audience, and by doing this, you can come up with really innovative ideas which they love and they will buy into. So once you get all that information, you'll be able to propagate a unique idea for your business. Okay, don't do your market research and say, oh, you know what, I'm a VA and I want to know what people out there want, because they will tell you, and by the time you produce that, they're bored and they're gone. You're the only person that needs to come up with innovative ideas and then chew it out into the market. Okay? So get closer than ever to your customers. So close that you tell them what they need well before they realize it themselves. And that's another great quote from Steve Jobs. You got to be ahead of the game. Don't go and ask your customers or your clients, oh, what do you need? Because they're going to just tell you the same old crap. Look, if Henry Ford went out and asked everybody, what do they want? They'd say a faster horse. He wouldn't have designed a car. And he said, no, sod that. I'm going to do something that makes sense to me and my passion and my purpose. And then I'm going to put it in the market and everybody's going to buy it because I believe in it 100%. That's how you do it. That market research crap, I don't believe in it in a bit. If you've got an idea and you believe in it and you drive it and you know what it's worth, it will happen. End of. Okay, go online. Take some inspiration. Okay, that's how you can get very innovative. In this digital age, taking advantage of social media is one of the smartest things you can do for your business. Use those social media channels to research business and industry related communities. Okay, like my Talk Tuesdays all come from walking through Facebook and see what people are talking about. And then I go away and I put my questions together and I come up with my advice and direction from those questions. Okay, so people out there on social media, thank you very much. You give me all that inspiration, but I don't go to my clients and say, what should I talk about on Talk Tuesday today? No, that's nothing to do with that. I come up with the idea. I need to be innovative to keep my business going to the forefront. Okay? Think outside the box. If everybody's perception towards a particular thing was the same, then there would never ever be innovation or improvement in the world. So by thinking outside the box, you continuously be considering different methods and solutions, such as improvement of experience and product and service to get your desire out there. I know, like when virus really hit, and our client who's a hairdresser, and she's like, oh, my business is going to sink. No, you got to learn how to row and you got to be innovative. So why don't we do a subscription, and you can throw a couple bottles of shampoo, a comb, some techniques into a little package for $9.99. Listen, when the boat is sinking, you got to figure out ways to keep going. That's what business owners do. If you don't be a business owner, because you've got to be innovative. Okay? Right, on to another point, expand your network. When you come across other entrepreneurs or professionals or random people with really good business knowledge, then the best exchange do really happen. So start networking, attend business conferences and events, trade shows. Those sort of things will really start those creative juices flowing and bring that into your own business. Hello, Elizabeth. Thank you so much for joining. Okay, so today it's Talk Tuesday about business. It's Nancy Stoutle from the Business Mission. Very delighted to be here with you today. And we have had some really good topics, which is how to attract your clients, how to be innovative in your business. If you've enjoyed this live, please share it with other people, and maybe it might help them in business as well. Okay, on to the final question, which is, how does meditation benefit and better your business as a business owner? Okay, so let's talk about what exactly is meditation to begin with. Okay, meditation can be defined as a set of techniques which intend to encourage a heightened state of awareness and focused attention. Meditation is also a conscious changing technique that has been actually shown to have a wider number of benefits on a psychological well-being. This research has shown that meditation has both psychological effects and physiologically effects. Some of the positive physiological effects include better management of symptoms such as anxiety or depression or sleep or pain or even high blood pressure. Better stress management skills. So if you are a business owner and you get stressed, meditation will completely calm you down. The changes in a different aspect of attention and mindfulness. You will gain increased self-awareness and improve your emotional well-being. You will improve your working memory, and there will be a very fluid intelligence. Okay, there will be a greater empathy for others and maybe your staff members or your business partners or your boss, and it's a real headache relief. Okay, when you run a business, your most valuable asset is your mind. Any practice which involves relaxing the mind in order to regain control is meditation. Now, as I said, most of the things in our lives are outside our control. Okay, something is happening out here. We are unable to control the world around us or what other people say or do. However, through the meditation and working hard and smart, we are able to control our minds. A trained mind may be your best friend you've ever had, and you would be able to accomplish great things. I find when I do meditation and I finish my session, I'm very calm. I have 3 companies. I have a huge amounts of staff. I invest in projects and I deal with starting businesses. So I have to keep my mind very calm and very focused. When your mind is calm, you are in control and you are able to be more responsive rather than reactive. Okay, if you know the difference, responsive is a calm approach, reactive is panic. You can accept more. This is a more natural flow in your business journey. Again, when you start a business, a lot of people tend to be really controlling. I need the business to go this way. And it can't work like that. It's like looking at a child and say, why don't you grow faster? Okay. In business, I work with all my clients and myself by manifestation and law of attraction. Okay. You never have to push your business. Why are you not doing that? You never have to push that. Okay. Allow your business to pull you instead. Imagine you push a child. That's not going to work. But if the child pulls your hands and say, come on, I want to go this way, that's more enjoyable. Okay? This means simply work on your business and then allow the business to become the magnet, allowing things to come in your space. Listen, a flower, if it was flying everywhere, okay, the bee is unable to land on it. And this will be the exact reason why you're not getting clients, because you're chaotic, because there's no plan. So if you simmer down and you're just really calm, like the bee, like a flower stays, because the flower has the pollen and the bee needs the pollen to live. Okay, all those clients need your services to live. Okay, so if you stay really still, the bee, the client, and you just build the structure like the flower planted the seeds and then it went up and it was really high, the bee could see it. Okay, if you're interested in trying meditation, here are a little bit tips for you, which I'm going to go through now. Okay, start slow. You don't need to do 20 minutes right away, but by doing a short session of 5 to 10 minutes every day, when you start to work, before you start to work, it will progressively lead to further sessions. And set a schedule. Okay, try meditating at the same time each day for a few minutes, first thing in the morning, for example, or in the evening. I do it 2 times a day. So I'm on a really strict routine because I know routine gives me structure And structure gives me consistency, and consistency gives me results. Okay, so every morning I wake up, and when I wake up, the first thing I do is read for 15 to 20 minutes. Then I do an hour and 15 on a spin bike and an exercise, so a gym. Then I meditate from anywhere. I'm an advanced meditator, so I will meditate for 15 to 20 minutes. And then I work through the day with my clients. Okay, there's a real good balance here. All right, so set a schedule, and my schedule is the same every day without fail. That's how it works, because that gives you results, is consistency. Get really comfortable. Sitting cross-legged on the floor is one option, which I do, but comfort is key. You need to be in a position that you can sit for several minutes without getting uncomfortable. And then focus on what you're feeling. Breathe naturally and notice the feelings and sensations that you are experiencing as you breathe in and out. Okay, so I breathe in and I can feel my breath and I can feel relaxed, and then I breathe out. Never try to suppress feelings. When you first start meditation and you have not done it, your mind will be going like a freight train, okay? You don't need to suppress those feelings. Your mind is going to wander as you meditate, and sometimes that can lead to these thoughts and feelings which are really uncomfortable and maybe distressing. The goal here is not to clear your mind of such thought, it's just to acknowledge it. So if you're meditating and all of a sudden, oh God, I forgot to do the client proposal, you acknowledge it and you say to the thought, thank you very much for your awareness, goodbye. Okay, don't judge it, and then you just get back to focused on your breathing. Okay, because the goal really is to get to a place where there is no, thoughts will come and go, but you just say, like, it's a bit somebody come knock on the door. I always say, if a burglar was at your door and it was knocking and saying, can I come in and rob you? You'd probably say no. And that's the same with unproductive thoughts. If an unproductive thought comes to your mind, why would you let it in the space of your mind? You need positive thoughts in there. Okay. So when you are meditating and those thoughts creep in, it's okay. Acknowledge them. Don't judge them. Just say, hi, I see you. Okay, goodbye. And on to the next one. Okay. Never have expectations in meditation to solve all your problems. Instead, just treat it like a part of your self-care routine that plays a role in helping you feel better and less stressed in business. If you do need any further meditation tips, please do come see me, because I can definitely send you a whole email with meditation that you can start and some meditation options. As a business owner and you got a lot of things going on, it's really important to silence your mind. As I said with the bee and the flower, a bee would never land on a flower that was in a hurricane because he wouldn't be able to sit on it. The flower would be going like that, so he couldn't even land. And that's the same with your customers. If you're chaotic and you've got no structure, your business is going like that on a very subliminal level, and nobody can come land on it. And that's because you don't have structure. Okay, the key word is structure. It's my favorite word in the entire world. And yeah, okay, so I hope that's given you some tips and advice. Yes, Elizabeth, wonderful that you're doing it. It's okay, it's great that you're starting, but you must get into a routine of doing that, okay? So try to put routine in it as well. Yes, HemiSync is very good as well. And yeah, Hugh Jackman they don't actually meditate in bed because it's not a good place to meditate, but sitting on the ground, being connected to the earth. I do it in my garden, or I do it on the ground floor. I got 3 floors in my house. I do it on the ground floor to be connected. And it's such a wonderful practice. And believe me, when you start meditating, you will really see the difference in your business. There will be much more clarity and calmness in your life. Wonderful. I really appreciate all those people that have signed in and popped in today. I hope you've enjoyed this Facebook Live. I shall see you next Tuesday, 12 noon UK time, in the Business Missions Facebook page for the next Talk Tuesday. Have a wonderful, productive week ahead in your business. If you haven't done a business plan, if you've not got those strategies, you are more than welcome to send me a message and we can start that conversation, because business is really simple. If you put the structure in, the whole journey is wonderful and enjoyable. See you next Tuesday. Bye.